Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Living the Dream. Yes, we're back. We've had a little bit of time off, but we're back. So my name's Mark Cridland. I'm the one that tries to hold it all together and produce this thing. And I am joined as usual by our irregular comedians. They are Mr. Adam Morrison Jones and Mr. Paul Tingy. And this week we talk about why we've been away, mainly Geraldine's fault, what we've been up to while we've been away, the man who swallowed a phone, and some booking hall gigs. Yes, gigs that are in Dover that are coming up, and both me and AMJ are going to. Also, AMJ's hosting an Only Fools and Horses event this Saturday, so if you're listening to this on release day, get over there. We talk about the stunt pilot who flew through 2 tunnels to get a Guinness World Record, and Paul discovered a new dating site. It's called Mouse Mingle. Can you guess what it's for? We'll find out later on. And then we talk about some films that we've watched recently that were surprisingly better than we thought they was going to be. Plus, we have our now world famous quiz. But this week, we've got 2 comedians. Yes, 2 guest comedians. And we're doing it in teams. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works with 2 comedians rather than just 1. So here you go. Sit back, relax and enjoy another week of Living the Dream.
I'm looking at AMJ. He's so handsome. Look at his hair. It makes me so happy. Then I see DJ Critters and it reminds me of a real man.
Yeah. So have you missed me?
I've missed you a lot. Have we lost AMJ talking? I can't hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
He was just being quiet for the first time in forever.
I've severely injured my hand.
What's that going to do with your voice?
Well, it affects all of you. Your hand. If your hand don't work, your voice won't sing. You know who famously said that? No one. I made it up.
What have you done? What have you done to your hand?
Took a mug out of the microwave that was in there and it was quite hot, and I burnt my hand, and I've kind of just put ice on it and Sudafed, and it's just not seeming to ease up.
You know what you need? You need some of that man-up cream.
I wish there was some man-up cream, but sadly, I have very, very soft skin.
And I'll be honest, you can't get it because of the lack of drivers on the road at the moment. Not enough lorry drivers, not enough deliveries being made.
Yeah.
But also, looking at your T-shirt, AMJ, I am dressed as Freddie Mercury for a fancy dress party soon. In that I want to break free, but I do not have alien popping out of my chest.
Sadly, you could add it. You can make it out of some old tubes,
some Play-Doh.
Can you read mine?
I may be wrong, but it's highly unlikely.
Exactly.
You're the kind of person I would love, but...
You want to have a look what's on my T-shirt?
Oh, go on, Em. This is great for radio or podcasting. Ah.
It's just a plain black T-shirt.
I thought it was something written in black.
What is written on there is, "Bonnie golly gosh, look at him now."
Ooh, all in black.
All in black, all in black. I can't remember the rest of that song without it being rude.
Anyway, we've been away for a few weeks because we had a bit of a break. Stuff going on, life happens, stuff like that. But so how have you guys been?
Well, of course, you're being polite. We had to have a break because of Geraldine getting into trouble with the law again. Yeah,
what happened to her?
Well, basically, she just done lots of silly little things, you know. If you're soliciting for services for people, you don't go knocking on the head constable's door, or the mayor's or people like that.
No.
Do you know what he's trying to sell though? This is the weird thing.
What?
Freshly cut pineapples. The problem was she stole them.
The tea leaf.
Tea leaf.
So anyway, have you been up to anything good in these last few weeks?
You know, I can't remember the last time we recorded, so I can't quite remember what we've done since we've last been on air.
Almost a month ago.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of theme parks. They're always fun. Went to London.
Ooh, to see the Queen?
Unfortunately not. I was there to see the Prince of Wales, also known as Charles. I had to go and try and convince him to not be a guest on our quiz.
No.
How did that work?
He keeps asking.
He does. He keeps asking. I told him it will not be suitable for a man who will soon be king.
I've had messages as well.
Really?
He did offer me another royal, but I said the booth might get a bit hot, so let's not tempt fate with that one. And I also had to go and see Boris Johnson to ask him if he'd be the new host of the quiz for a one-off special where Dave would be a contestant. But Dave started crying, so we had to back out of that. But Boris Johnson said he will come on the quiz. He will answer 3 questions only.
Okay.
And the weird thing is, we might have to as a pre-record. So I might have to go with Dave and Geraldine to record those questions.
Okay.
I look this quiz.
Could
Sorry?
be interesting.
For this.
Yeah, for Dave, E.G. Oh, I'll tell you what, Dave's been working really hard on a new jingle. I think it's going to sound good.
Okay, cool. Talking of the quiz, who have we got planned for this week's quiz?
For this week's quiz, Dickie Richards. Dickie Richards will be there. You might remember a few episodes back, we moaned about Dickie not being there when we tried calling him. Apparently, Dave gave Dickie the wrong day, so he's actually on a stage somewhere when we tried calling him. And for the first time ever, we have another celebrity guest. We have 2 on the same show.
Ooh.
For what?
How's that going to work? Sometimes it doesn't work with 1, let alone 2.
Well, what do you mean it always works? I just banged my leg on the table. We're going to have the wonderful Paul Warricker. Anyone who's seen Paul Warricker's set will know how fantastic and whimsical he can be.
Yeah, so 2 great comedians. Hopefully, if it all works well, they'll be on the quiz later on. Looking forward to that. That should be quite good.
Let's not forget as well, Dickie Richards, a fantastic comedian as well.
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
So, did you have to call these people on a phone?
No.
Yes, you did. You did for this. You
Okay,
did.
ask me again.
Did you have to call these people on a phone?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Well, that ties in quite nicely with my first news story that I've got.
Oh, that's coincidental.
Yeah, isn't it just? It's all about a phone. And it's a phone that was in an unusual place in Kosovo. So not in the UK, in Kosovo. And it involves a 33-year-old man. So where do you think the telephone was?
His bum.
Nope. And it's a replica of a Nokia 3310. It's one of the knockoff versions. So it's not a real 3310. It's one of these weird off-brand ones, the L8 Star, which is supposed to look like a 3310. So, no, it wasn't up his bum.
Oh, hold on. Is he the guy who tried eating it?
Yes. He managed to swallow it.
Why?
Well, I have no idea.
That the battery didn't explode in him.
Well, that was the main thing the doctors were worried about, the acid leaking out, and because if the acid leaked out of the battery, that would have just destroyed his stomach, and he'd have been in massive, but he'd die.
How long he'd had it in him for?
Did he go to hospital when all of a sudden they just heard come from his belly?
Well, he went to hospital because he said that his belly was hurting a bit, and it's like, yeah, I wonder why. Doesn't say how long it was inside his belly, but they actually had to go in with an endoscope, so down his throat, and it had come apart. So, I mean, surprisingly, because if it was a real Nokia, that would have been solid in one piece, no damage at all, but it had actually come apart, so you had like the main body, the battery, and then the back, and they had to take it out piece by piece through his throat.
From his throat.
Wow. Throat. Yeah, and it's like, no. Luckily, though, he was surprisingly no problems at all. He was absolutely fine afterwards. They did say that, people swallow all kinds of weird stuff. Majority of stuff that you swallow that you shouldn't swallow goes out the other end without too much issue. But they said between 10 and 20% of cases actually require the use of an endoscope to, go down through your mouth. And sometimes they need to actually slice you open to get whatever it is out of your belly. Coins, buttons, stuff like that, batteries. I remember many years ago I was told a story of my uncle that when he was a tiny child back in the late 50s, he found a nappy pin, because it was the old style nappies, didn't have any of these disposable nappies, and he swallowed it.
Oh.
Yeah, so but what they did, instead of trying to get it out, they made him eat. The doctors in the hospital made him eat a load of cotton wool, so it would actually wrap around it.
I thought you said they made him eat the doctors. Now eat the doctor, boy.
Yeah, to eat all this cotton wool, and it wrapped it all up, made it all safe, and then he was able to pull it out. But yeah, so don't eat things that shouldn't be eaten is the main rule, especially a phone.
I'll tell you what, though, sometimes it's fun to have something in your mouth that shouldn't be there, if you know what I mean, chaps.
Like a cigarette.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there.
No, I do not mean that.
Straw, when people chew on the straw.
No, I just meant a nice battered sausage.
Well, why shouldn't that be there?
Because it's bad for your health.
No, I like a good battered sausage.
So I've seen. Bit worried how Geraldine's seen this.
Yeah, what is going on over there? What? She's just come back and she's causing all this aggro.
Where's she been? What's she been doing to come up with this idiot stuff?
Outside Critter's window, by the sounds of it.
Outside Critter's window. There's an album title no one wants.
If you could see what I could see outside Critter's window.
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
Are you guys doing anything interesting this week? Anything good?
Anything good? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing this weekend? And I'm making a picnic for my mum and dad this weekend.
Ooh,
well, that's a
little chocolate bar.
Yeah, I'm going to make them a chocolate bar, which Selma cannot eat because it's got nuts in.
Nuts.
Yeah, nuts. Yep, and I'm doing intercessions on Sunday.
What?
That's communal prayer, and so if anyone wants to know where that is, just message
that like
me.
Communal service?
What's that? Yeah, during the service.
Communal service, because when you've been naughty. And that's community service.
Yeah, it's community service. That's something that somehow our little cheeky chappy Geraldine's never been into.
How about you, AMJ? You doing anything good?
Wow, I'm going to plug something before I forget.
Bathtub. Plug the bathtub.
I wish it was. If you're listening to this on Saturday and it's still not 8 o'clock, get yourself down to What Now for the Only Fools and Horses 40th anniversary celebrations with a quiz. We've got Dow Boys famous cocktails, and we've got an Only Fools and Horses DJ set.
Ooh.
No, Seven Nation Army came on a couple of weeks ago in a public place, and I then went. I'd done the no income tax bit from your set, AMJ.
Oh, I love that I've ruined that song for so many.
I think I was at Thorpe Park, and it came on their public address system.
Oh, that's cool, man. Oh. Also, though, guys, I'm going to the old booking hall in Dover on Friday.
Oh, what is happening at the booking hall?
The booking hall on Friday.
I'm there on Thursday.
Pardon?
I'm there on Thursday.
All right, DJ Critters. I didn't realise this was a game of top trumps.
It is, yeah. What? So what's on Friday there?
On Friday, there is a tribute to the Killers called The Runaways, which I think is a clever name, and a tribute to Muse in one evening.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome night. Do you know what's going on there Thursday? Which is what me and Sarah are going to, because Sarah bought the tickets because she likes the music. It is
Live in the Dream tribute, where there's a tribute to Live in the Dream happening called Up Your Chuff.
And no, you know what it is? It's just Trevor Feelgood on stage doing impressions of all three of us. Geraldine.
He is quite good at that. So
Yes.
I'll let him have
That
that.
doesn't.
Hello, I'm Trevor Feelgood, and this is my tribute.
Yeah, and then he starts singing the Jurassic Park theme.
I mean, that's a callback to some of the early episodes. That.
Yeah, baby Jurassic Park. If you
Oh,
don't know
if
what
only
we're on
we-
about, check out Series 1 of Three Men and a Little Virus.
Fantastic stuff.
But yeah, on Thursday at the booking hall in Dover is the Showhawk Duo. Now they play the old 90s classic rave tunes on acoustic guitars.
Oh, like Gina G. Ooh, just a little bit.
Not quite. Like Darude, Sandstorm and stuff like that, but on acoustic guitars. So it's acoustic rave. And Sarah absolutely loves them. She's been following these guys since way back when they were just busking. And they were putting pictures and videos on Facebook. Now they're doing a massive UK tour. So she was like, I need to go, must go. So she bought the tickets for that. So yeah, we're going. That was Thursday. So if you're listening Saturday, it was really good.
I'll tell you what. You say that that's really good about techno rave and all that. I just joked about Gina G. Ooh, just a little bit. I heard a techno remix of Ooh, just a little bit by Gina G. And I will give either of you £1, a whole English £1, if you can tell me who done the remix.
Was it Fatboy Slim?
It was not Fat Slim. It was proper rave as well. It was proper techno, proper dance music to it as well.
I don't really know any
Is it
those sort of DJs.
And they sung the song as well. So not only did they sample it, they also sung the chorus as well.
Was it Chaz and Dave?
It's not Chaz and Dave,
Oh.
but you're not far off from Chaz and Dave.
Was it the Wurzels?
It was the Wurzels.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Oh, no.
Just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Ooh, Then, woo, 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 all the electric stuff.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that.
Because I didn't go out my way to listen to it. I had it on my Spotify, and you know they have those daily playlists for you.
Oh, yeah.
That came up on my daily playlist, and I was in the kitchen making dinner when it happened. Selma walked in, and why on earth are you playing this? I went, I've not chosen it, it's the playlist. And she went, yeah, it knows you too well. And she walked out.
You know, on the note of gigs, though, today I bit the bullet and actually spent some money and bought tickets to a big American band who are playing in Folkestone this month as well.
Back?
Blackstone Cherry.
Are they playing in Folkestone?
Yeah, they're playing at Leescliff Hall Thursday, 23rd of September. Tickets are still available from ATG Tickets, and if you buy them, let them know that I sent you.
I am going to watch Adam Buxton in October.
Ooh.
If the person
His
I'm
house.
going to watch with will allow me to do the meet and greet afterwards. Not me just doing a meet and greet. Hi, everyone, I'm Paul Tinging, meet and greet me. I'm in the top 20 list with Dr. Buckles. No,
Have you found his house? Are you just going to stand outside his house, and then when he comes out, hello, it's me?
no, it's at the Marlow. I'm going to watch him at the Marlow.
Oh, the Marlow.
If I'm allowed to do it, if the person who I'm going with allows me to go up to him, I am going to ask him to say, hello, my name's Adam Buxton, and I am a dreamer.
If you can pull that off.
That would be awesome.
I'm going to try and get as many famous people that I see. Because I do see a lot I don't talk to them. That's the problem. I see them go, oh, that's a famous person. I might start just walking up to them going, can you say this for me, please?
I did that the other day when I was walking down my landing, and but then realised that it was a mirror.
Yo.
Well, I know him. Where do I know him from?
Being me.
This is me. Watch out, because here I come.
That was a different time of the day. That reminds me, actually. Have you seen about this stunt pilot that blasts through a tunnel?
Yes, I saw this, and I thought I'd be upset if DJ Critters doesn't mention this.
I watched the video of this guy, and it was brilliant. Yeah, stunt pilot blasts through motorway tunnel at 150 mile an hour to set a new world record. He had to go through 2 tunnels to make it the full world record, but of course it was a Red Bull veteran stunt pilot, Dario Costa of Italy, flying a special racing aircraft through the tunnel system near Istanbul in Turkey last Saturday. And it was brilliant, maintaining an altitude of just 3 feet. So just 3 feet above the road. And of course, tunnels aren't made for things to fly through, so they're all wonky and they've got lights and ventilation systems. So yeah, you had to be precision flying to be able to do it. But he did it, and he's got his new world record, which is awesome.
Amazing.
Did you say 3 feet?
Yeah, about 3 feet from the ground.
Oh, blimey, that's like half the size of the beam that they use in women's gymnastics, that is.
Oh, is it? I'm trying to remember that. But yeah, the whole thing, he flew through... It was 2 tunnels. What?
It sounded like you was about to do the final countdown tune then,
No.
the way you went... "Dun-la-la-la."
Well, when he said tunnel, it sounded like 2 tribes. 2 tunnels going to war.
And it was 2 tunnels. One was 360 meters long, and then the other one was 1,160 meters long. And how long do you think it took to fly through both of those tunnels in total?
82 seconds.
Nope. AMJ? You're going to say 80. If you say 81, I will reach through the screen and slap you.
2.5 minutes.
No. 43.44 seconds.
Oh.
That was it. And then, of course, he did a 360-degree loop just to show off at the end. So,
Show off my amazing skills.
It's worth having a look. If you can find the video online, I'm sure you'll find it if you just Google it. But yeah, it's worth having a look because it's amazing. The skill from this pilot. Awesome. I wish I could do that kind of thing.
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
Talking of skills,
Oh.
if you've got lots of crazy skills like that, you're bound to get yourself a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Now, how about this then? There is a new dating website. Have you heard about this?
No.
I'll give you a clue and you got to try and guess who this is aimed towards. The website is called Mouse Mingle.
Towards cats.
No, not towards cats, no.
Mice.
Not mice, no. I honestly thought you like straight away. Sorry?
People who really like computers.
No.
Very timid people.
No.
Is
I
it
honestly thought it's very quick.
Is it people who are vertically challenged?
No, I was meant to say quickly, not quick. That's poor grammar.
Poor grammar.
Come
we
on.
loved her so much. Poor
Mouse.
grammar. What?
Who's famous for a mouse?
Oh, what, people who love Disney?
Yeah, it's a dating site for people who love Disney.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Will you be my Moana? Or you can be my Hercules. Bless my soul, Hercules on the road. I heard a really good cover of that song the other week by Ariana Grande.
Well,
Yeah, there you go.
sadly, we can't play it due to legal rights.
No, we can't. But however, Ariana Grande did say this when I bumped into her. I can play this. I'll just get my phone ready. You ready?
Yes.
Get ready to record this, DJ Critters, because this is going to be a soundbite for one for the
record.
future.
Did I press the record button?
Hi, I'm Ariana Grande, and I'm a dreamer. There you go. That's what she said.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there like a side fetish part of this website as well? Yeah, for people that like poo. Winnie the Pooh.
There is a side fetish part for people who like Warner Brothers.
But they'd never cross the streams, mate.
No.
Well, it was more. I was going with an incest joke rather than anything. But
Well, I would have to go on there and I would marvel at all the things.
Oh, you know what I'd do?
What?
Star Wars with people.
Ooh. Maybe maybe the ladies are going down there looking for their Hulk.
I'll show people some of my 10 rings.
Have you seen that film yet?
I loved it. It's absolutely brilliant.
I haven't seen it yet, so yeah, so it's good. Yeah,
Hands down. Like, I was a bit kind of. Someone said it was a bit like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and it wasn't.
What film's this?
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, the new Marvel, and the end scenes are pretty good.
Oh, it's probably I've not seen it because it's Marvel. Still not. Oh no, I've seen one Marvel film, Captain Marvel.
The worst one.
I really liked it, so
it wasn't too bad. I've watched it a few times. Oh, you know what I did watch the other day that I would recommend, and I saw it and I went, I'm not going to watch that. It's like a chick flick, but it was actually really good. The new Cinderella, which is out on Amazon Prime Video. It's really good. They've revamped it. They've given a modern twist on it. You've got comedians in it. Actually, because it's made in Britain. It's made at Pinewood Studios.
It's got some British comedians and someone who's stolen a living from being a comedian is in that film. Yeah. That old Paul Whitehall.
And it's got one of the comedians, I can never pronounce his name.
Nathan.
That's the one. Yeah, I can never pronounce his name. So he's in it. He's really good. James Acaster's in it. He's all right.
That's worth buying it for.
Yeah. And then James Corden, and then Rob
Brydon.
No.
Beckett.
That's it.
The Bank.
Yeah, he's in it. So yeah, there's some good comedians in it, and of course, there's lots of funny bits in it as well. But yeah, it's a really good one, and it's a musical. There's a lot of musical in it, but it's a mix of old stuff and new stuff as well, which is it's good. I quite enjoyed it. I really sat there thinking this is gonna be boring as hell, but I was quite enjoyed it. It was good.
Talking of things that we're shocked by, I saw Six last weekend or the weekend before, the musical. I treated Zelma and my oldest son to go and watch it. I must say, I thought I was going to get bored through it because it's all about Henry VIII's 6 wives.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be an accurate historical application of it all, which I would have found interesting. I found out they're singing upbeat songs. Ooh. But no, I was very surprised. It's very good. So if you ever get a chance to see Six, I believe, is actually back at the Marlow next year. It had a run at the Marlow earlier on this year.
Did I tell you my incident with Six?
No.
That I went to see it, and like obviously people who don't know this, the balcony seats are a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Restricted view. So I sat there with my girlfriend, and we were watching the stage.
Does your fiancée know about this?
She does know. Sorry, wrong term. And this guy from the audience kept staring at me, like solidly, and I thought this is weird. And then I thought, does he think I'm playing the part of Henry VIII? But he didn't just have a little glance. He was literally for the whole of the performance, and at one point nudged his wife to say something, pointed at me like he's going to start it, he's going to come down, he's going to do something in a minute. Like, no.
At the end, you should just stood up and gone 24601.
24601.
Oh dear. On that note, maybe we should get Dave in to do the quiz. What do you reckon?
Yeah, he did pop in to speak earlier on, didn't he? Because he likes making a phone call.
Yeah.
I think he's actually just gone to call his brother, who's currently on holiday in Croydon.
Oh, nice. So it'd be interesting to see if this works with 2 comedians and in the teams. I think it will.
When are we going to see Dave's brother? And why do you subtly drop that in like that? He's just got to speak to his brother. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, merchandise.
I don't know what you're on about, AMJ.
Dave's brother cool.
Coming soon to a store near you. Dave's brother.
He's called Elliot.
Elliot the elephant.
Yep.
Oh no.
We're going to get sued.
What are we going to get to? There isn't an Elliot the elephant, is there?
The elephant somewhere.
There is now.
There is now.
I hope not, because I was proud of myself when I thought of that name.
the elephants.
But yeah, I'm a bit upset though that I've had to reveal his name before his official landing in a few weeks' time.
People will forget by then.
Yeah, can anyone remember Sue the Squirrel? He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing all right. Dave, are you there?
Oh, yeah, here I am. I'm really excited about tonight's quiz because for the first time ever, we got 2 celebrity guests and we're going to have teams. This is amazing, isn't it?
Woo!
Yeah. And Geraldine's just got off at the bus stop. She's been in court because she got caught for doing something naughty, but she's got away with it. Hooray! So I've got a proper jingle this week.
Ooh.
Do you want to hear the jingle?
Go on then, go for it.
It's free as well, so we've not had to pay for this music. And it says it's YouTube safe too, and Spotify safe. So no one come chasing me for money. But are you ready?
Go on.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Dave.
And my name's Geraldine.
It's time for our little quiz.
It's called Example Given.
Just like E.G., Elephant and Giraffe. There you go. That's the jingle for this week.
That was good.
Thank you.
Well done.
Now, we've got 2 celebrity guests. So we're going to go to our first celebrity guest this week because he answered the phone first. We're going to go with the wonderful man with a lovely brown picture behind his head with lovely tinges of gold. So can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's Paul Warricker, and it's a great pleasure to be here.
And it's a fantastic pleasure for you to be here. Do you have a fun fact about yourself, Paul?
Oh, I should think the fun fact would be I once danced with Tony Blair on the beach.
Oh, this sounds very exhilarating. A lot of people were wondering why you never pushed him into the sea.
Well, yes, that was an option, but I chose not to at the time. Yes. Yeah.
Well done for not doing that because he used to be popular once upon a time. Although, to be honest, when you said dancing and Blair, I did think of Lionel. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, of course, yes, that would have been an option. Just imagine if we had got that wrong or swapped things around, had the opportunity, and Lionel Blair was the Prime Minister.
Yeah, he wouldn't have taken us to an illegal war, allegedly.
No, we could have all have danced there, couldn't we? We could have had a very merry dance all around the Middle East.
Yeah, and he would have joined in on the tap dance on the Gaza Strip with everyone. Right, that's me being such a cool done. Our next celebrity guest, Geraldine said she recognises the bedroom from OnlyFans. Introduce yourself, please.
Oh, hi, I'm Dickie Richards. People tell me I'm the most handsome man in show business. It's a shame this is just going out audio because if you were able to see the screen, you'd be able to make your own mind up.
Don't forget, there is a photo promoting this, so you can make your mind up.
You make your mind up yourself then, yeah. You can see the evidence.
Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be the first time ever that we are a team. Well, there's going to be 2 teams. So the teams are going to be revealed now. AMJ, you are with Warricker. Dickie,
Yes.
Dickie Richards, you're with DJ Critters.
Hey.
I've gone through a very technical idea with this. That's because you lot are next to each other on my screen. So no one messed the screen about, otherwise I'll get confused. And I don't have good memory. It's all a lie about elephants and their memory. So, AMJ and Paul Walker, have you got a team name?
Oh, what do you want to go? What are you thinking?
I think it's a difficult one because we're both taking our glasses off. So I think it's Men Without Glasses.
Yeah, I'm taking a bit Men Without Glasses.
Men Without Glasses. I'll write that down with my trunk. You're making your own jokes now, Dickie Richards.
Hey, as if I would. Good, crikey.
Dickie and DJ Critters. What you going to call your team?
Well, how about Cridicky? How about that?
Yeah, that'll work.
It's a portmanteau of Cridland and Dickie.
Yeah.
Critically.
Oh,
Catch on.
I love the etymology that you've given there. That's pleased me a lot. And Geraldine gives the point, but I'm going to give you a bonus point for that critically.
Yeah, I think we deserve it. I'll be honest with you.
And men without glasses, you get a bonus point as well.
Yeah.
I feel like
Feeling
it's
nice.
so much.
So, the first question is going to Critically.
Ooh,
Are you ready, Critically?
maybe.
So, what boils at 212 degrees on which temperature scale? So, water boils at 212 degrees on which temperature scale? You can confer.
Fahrenheit, isn't it, Mark? It's got to be Fahrenheit.
Um,
Not Celsius, is it?
I think it might be. There's another one. There is another one, but I can't remember what it's bloody called now. I can't remember what it is, so we might have to go with just Fahrenheit because I can't remember. There is another one, but I can't remember what it's called.
I didn't know there was another one. Well, I'm probably wrong, but that's all I've got is Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think it's wrong, but I can't remember the other one, so we just have to stick with Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Am I being a tricky elephant and
Yes.
mentioning Kelvin? Who knows?
Oh, that's the one.
Men without glasses.
Yes.
Water boils at 212 degrees in which temperature?
I think, Paul, what do you think? Do you think it's Fahrenheit? Like, are we being tricked here?
It seems a very high temperature, doesn't it? Because even at Fahrenheit. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Victor. Yeah.
Do you know what? I generally I'm stumped on this.
Yeah. Do you have an answer? Are you going for Fahrenheit?
What do you think, Paul?
Well,
What
we'll
do you
go for the
think?
other one. We go for the other one, the Celsius one.
Yeah, let's go with Celsius. Yeah. Team men without glasses say Celsius. Put that on your t-shirt.
Yeah.
I shall put down my t-shirt, and I expect to see on the AMJ t-shirt website, just underneath the AMJ bowler hat t-shirt, which is a snip at £20, or £19.99.
Shipping £7.99. No wonder I haven't sold any.
Well, on your website, Pet, it definitely says £19.99, because I bought one. But I'm afraid, Paul and AMJ, you got the answer incorrect. It is Fahrenheit. Well done.
Oh, it was. Woo!
Ooh.
There we go.
We never doubted it, Mark, did we? We knew all along.
Exactly.
Just to let you know, boiling point of Kelvin is in the minus. That's an exciting fact, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say there.
So this question that Dave's about to ask is going over to AMJ and Paul Warricker. What's the team called, Dave?
Men without glasses. Now, are you ready, men without glasses?
Yeah.
Ready?
We're ready.
Name Fred Astaire's famous redhead dancing partner.
Is it? Right. It's Ginger Rogers, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't think of any other. Yes. Let's go with that.
Jerry Halliwell.
Oh.
I'm afraid I have to take your first answer of Jerry Halliwell, because that was said most common. And going over to Kradiki. Can you name Fred Astaire's redhead dancing partner?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
You might know this.
It's easy.
Can you let me know what it is then, please?
Yeah. Okay.
Then do it, please.
Oh, all right. Now.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, you do it, Mark.
Ginger Rogers. Apparently she does.
Thanks for the tip.
That seems very rude, because Geraldine is laughing at that.
And too I'm laughing at that because I've rogered a few gingers in my time, and it's completely correct. Congratulations. You both got it correct. Dave was only joking when he said he had to take Jerry Halliwell. He's a little scamp. You're both on 42 points each.
I bet he'd like to take Jerry Halliwell.
Us two have become one.
The last time I met Jerry Hallowell, there was about 5 becoming 1. She's a right f***ing goer.
She's married
Jerry
now.
Hallowell got like lawyers or something, because I feel like she's someone who may sue.
Oh,
Yes,
the-
yeah. Well, her husband is extremely rich, so yeah.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
owns the Red Bull F1 team. He's the man.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
all Geraldine meant by that was she went to watch the Spice Girls reunion concert. I don't know what you lot are thinking about.
Of course.
Yeah, that sounds very plausible. Yes.
Now, we're going to go on to our next question. And this one is going to Dickie first.
Ooh.
When did the French Revolution end?
When they stopped shooting each other.
Hey.
Do you hear the people singing the song? Can't sing any more of that without having to pay royalties.
I've got no idea, but it's going to be something like 1795 or something like that. That's the only thing I can pull out of my head. Unless you've got anything better, Mark.
Somewhere.
All the things out of his head on OnlyFans.
It's somewhere partway through Les Mis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I would have thought.
Yeah. I've never seen it, so just guessing. We go with your year because I haven't got a bloody clue.
It's 1795 we're going for.
There we go.
Okay. I'll write that one down.
With some fiction, I might add.
Men without glasses. When did the French Revolution end?
I want to go with 1796.
Well, this is like Price is Right, played by real little badgers.
What do you think, Paul?
Well, it's going to be around there, isn't it? Because the Battle of Waterloo was, 1814, 1812. So it was some point before that. So, yeah, let's stick with the 1896, you said. Was that right?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I think we're in a safe territory.
Yeah, and that also sort of fits in nicely with the Spice Girls theme, because isn't that sort of like 100 years earlier than the Spice Girls when they were in their heyday? So we got a little link going there. So yeah,
We got a ginger link.
got a ginger link.
Made it, led us out.
Geraldine, how did they do?
I'll tell you what they done right to do the Price is Right rules, because the answer was 1799.
Oh,
So you
Oh,
you bastards.
So what? So you get a point for being the nearest? That was never mentioned.
I'm giving them 3 points for being nearest. However, you two get 5 bonus points because I like DJ Critter's joke of when they stopped shooting each other. And for once, he said something funny, so I'm going to give him 5 bonus points. So at the end of that round, the scores are 52 to 61, maybe.
About that.
So which team? I've got a clue.
Is the next question going to be how many hairs are up Paul's nose? 'Cause that's all we can see.
No, I thought you meant as in Paul Tingy was holding the camera for me because he's just actually got rid of his hairs off his nose. He plucks them with his fingers. Dirty bastard.
Why did he just trim them?
Because not all of us are from Hernby can afford trimmers, son.
A nostril trimmer is $9.99. Don't be going on like it's some luxury item.
You can buy one from Poundland.
Ah,
It will rip them out, but you know.
oh, he just uses his thumb and little finger and gives it a good yank.
Right, we've been sidetracked. Now,
no, they're very valuable beauty tips, they are. So yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming.
The thing is, you shouldn't really pull them out because they're there for a reason. That's the thing. You know, it all seems like a good idea to trim your nose hair and whatever hair you've got. You know, they're there for a reason.
But don't worry about that, Dickie. He loves breathing in all that dust straight into his throat and lungs. Especially when he goes
That's not dust. It's wood lice.
or monkey peas.
Yeah, monkey peas.
Yeah, that's it's monkey peas.
Okay.
Anyway, if anyone else has got any important beauty tips for us, then you can email podcast@musicalinsights.co.uk.
Another beauty tip for you is do not use cotton buds whilst cleaning your ears. Because it can cause more damage than good. I learnt the hard way.
Right, back on with the quiz.
What question are we on?
We're on.
What planet are we on?
We're on question number 4. So, this one is going to men without glasses first.
Yeah.
Which Russian town suffered an infamous nuclear disaster in 1986?
Ooh.
What are you thinking?
Chernobyl.
I'm thinking the same.
Okay, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although really, it shouldn't really say Russia. It should say Ukraine, because it isn't Ukraine, not Russia. Right, we're going to...
Really should have mentioned the right country. Is that what you're saying?
All I'm saying is...
Technically, Chernobyl's wrong then, isn't it, really?
But all I'm saying is, those of you at hobbylark.com, do your research properly before you make me look like a fool on a worldwide famous podcast, which is in the top 20 of the UK comedy podcasts for 2021. So,
Yes.
Which podcast is that? Oh, this one.
yeah, this podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a true story. We're as shocked as everyone else.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
We
Doesn't
were.
make
I
any
saw the
sense.
email. I thought it was one of them spam emails, but no, it was a real one.
So, Kudiki, in which Russian or Ukrainian town, or if we're going to be completely, it's the city of the Soviet Union as it was back then, but let's not get bogged into details. Where was there a big nuclear disaster in 1986?
Yeah, it was Chernobyl, wasn't it? Chernobyl. Yeah.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
In particular, the power station. There we go. So
Yes,
we can get more specific. AMJ wants to dick around doing a year other. I can say yes. In particular, the power station.
Now,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Robert Palmer did a song about it, didn't he, when he was with them?
I gotta be honest with you, boys. Kradiki, you get yourself some bonus points because I liked all the different variations of pronunciations of Chernobyl, and that's why you can't wear Ukrainian boxer shorts because Chernobyl fall out.
That's why you shouldn't live in Chernobyl, because Chernobyl fall off.
I'm going to take away 2 points because you tried to outdo my joke.
And also the podcast has slipped down 2 places.
To be honest, I'm surprised we're anywhere near the top 100, let alone top 20. What, top 1,000? Did you know there's over 6,000 comedy podcasts in the UK and we're in the top 20? How about that?
Oh, it's great.
So the scores are
That bribe worked.
65 to one team and 79 to the other team.
Ooh.
I have a funny feeling this might end in the draw with a fantastic tiebreaker question.
Uh-oh.
Exciting.
Okay.
Oh, here is a fascinating question. It's one of Dave's riddles. Which household item has a tree but no leaves?
Oh.
And this one is going to Kradiki first.
Is it a cup tree?
I beg your pardon?
A cup tree or a mug tree?
I heard cuckold. Fair enough.
Mug.
Are you not going to confer with your partner first?
I like that idea. I was thinking the same thing. It's like we're one, Mark. We're on the same.
We are Kradiki.
We are Kradiki, yes. We're melding.
Those of you who use Twitter, get Kradiki trending on Saturday morning when this is released.
Hashtag Kradiki.
Get it reported more like. Yeah.
That's hashtag CRIDICKE. Forget the second I. I didn't make a mistake. Now,
You got too many eyes.
who is the Gordon Banks of Crediki? Men without glasses. Who has no leaves, but often he has trees with it.
Well, Paul, I don't know about you. I think it might be the mug tree, but you think it could be something a bit more obscure, like the George Foreman grill?
It could be a George Foreman grill. I thought something in terms of trees. Sort of what sort of tree? Sort of, is it like an oak table or something like that? Because that is oak and a tree, but a table does have leaves, so it's not that.
Or like a bonsai tree, because no one ever waters them, and by the end of it, they have no leaves anyway, don't they?
Yeah. Or is it tea leaves even? I mean, is that more what we're thinking here? We shouldn't just think sort of leaves. So is it a tea tree? Which is tea tree oil, which you find in the bathroom. So is it a tea tree oil container?
Is it a tea tree oil container that's been taken from the bathroom and put into the kitchen?
That's the one. Because we like to recycle, and we should get extra points for that, because we are good citizens and we like to recycle things from the bathroom to the kitchen.
Yeah. I'm with you. Shall we go with tea tree oil container?
Yes.
I did not think anyone would get that correct. Congratulations, men without glasses. It is tea tree leaf oil container. Congratulations. You get yourself 28 points for that. Congratulations. Now, of course I'm being silly, but I like the ramble, and that was lovely fun. So you get 28 bonus points for that, but the answer is mug, not tea. Cup, because the cup does have tea traditionally, and the mug has coffee. So you'd have a mug of beans and a leaf of cup. So it's a mug tree. So you get half a point for that. Kradiki.
Oh.
And at the end of that round, the scores are 129 to 128. It's got tight.
Very tight. Only one in it.
Come on!
Which is amazing, considering that was a much bigger than 1 point gap there, and I've only given away 1/2 point. But you're both still on round numbers.
Right.
Oh, good.
The last question of this round, because there might be a tiebreaker. Who knows? Now, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is going to men without glasses first.
Okay.
What did A.E. Frick invent in 1887, which are now worn by millions of people in the world?
Right. So what would he? I reckon he was genius behind Crocs.
Crocs back in
1887.
1887.
Yeah.
From the 80s.
We certainly had glasses before then, and we certainly had tea tree containers prior to that, so it wasn't that. The name Frick as well. Fricking anything.
Did he invent 1888?
Oh, I don't know the answers. Geraldine does. Stop trying to get clues out of me, A&J.
I'm just looking round my office and thinking of stuff that he could invent in here. Did he invent Lego?
I don't know.
Yeah, 1887. Did he invent the Spice Girls?
Yeah. But it was a bit before that. Did he invent the Nolans?
That is a vision, actually. But trying to get back on track. 1887. Frick.
100 years before Paul Tingey was born.
Did he wish he invented contraception?
Paul nearly spat his tea out.
I honestly think, like, Something like pocket. Like, did he invent the pocket? I don't know if that's just me thinking of condoms.
Or could it be the zip?
The zip.
Like the middle pocket?
Shall we? Did he invent the middle? Did he invent the fly? Shall we go with the fly? Pocket, the fly.
I tell you what, I've seen some contraception come out the middle pocket in my time.
We're going to go with it. I think we're there in the middle pocket.
Middle pocket. He invented the middle pocket. No one had a middle pocket before that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Paul and MJ, with your Men Without Glasses. DJ Critters and Dickie Richards, Crediki.
Right, after all of that lot...
Now,
Yeah.
what did A.E. Frick invent in 1887, which are now worn by thousands, if not millions, of people?
After all that lot, I'm pretty sure I know the answer because it came up on a pub quiz that I was hosting not that long ago.
Come on, Mark.
Yes. And I know you guys are men without glasses, but what if men who need to wear glasses don't wear glasses? What do they wear?
A post to the face where they've walked into it.
Possibly. But also, frickin' contact lenses.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how I remember it, because frickin' contact lenses. That's why I don't wear them, because they're awful, but they're frickin' contact lenses.
No, this is a real shame because one of you actually got the correct answer there. It was middle pocket. The middle pockets of a snooker table.
Oh,
Well,
snooker.
thousands of people don't wear that. Sure, who's going to walk around with a billiard table or a snooker table on them? That's ridiculous.
You'll be surprised at what people wear to fancy dress nowadays.
What?
Okay, I'm pulling your legs, boys. It is, of course, contact lenses. And at the end of that round, of course. Oh, that's premature. Premature applaudulation. So, the scores at the end of that round are 226 points to Crediki and 226 points to Men Without Glasses.
Amazing.
Whoa.
What a surprise. Tie break.
So, this one is a fantastic question. And if you get it right, you win everything in the world.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay. We'll pay attention for this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
See that at the garage.
You may want to make some room in the loft as well.
Have we got a lot?
You live in the loft, AMJ.
With all the front pockets.
Now, are you boys ready?
Is this like a
Yes.
fastest finger first or something? What is it? How do we...
No. It's just going to be a question I'm going to ask. And we're going to go to Crediki first. And then we'll go to Men Without Glasses.
Rightio.
Who is Dover Athletics all-time top league goal scorer?
Knows. It's football. I ain't got a clue.
That's a clue. Some geezer.
I'm only joking. That question was for Paul. But if you really want to know, the answer is Lenny Lee. Lenny Lee, the legend. Well done, Lenny Lee. Scoring 160 goals and 530. No, that was someone else who played that many games.
Lenny Lee the Legend. That's a very fortunate surname.
Mm.
The Legend.
Yeah.
Now, here is a question. I don't want no smut. This is a family quiz. How long is the beam in women's gymnastics? We're going to Crediki first.
In what? Meters? Feet? What?
In feet.
Fahrenheit.
Got to be what? 15. Got to be 15 feet, is it?
I haven't got a
15?
clue.
Yeah, got to be. Got to be. I reckon. I'll call it 18 feet. Got to be.
All right. I'll go with your answer then. Let's go with that.
18 feet.
Now, just to let you know, it's the closest wins.
Oh, he didn't say that at the beginning. Did you?
Yeah, we know what AMJ's going to do. He's going to go 17 feet.
Yeah.
Men without glasses.
18 feet we're going for.
Yeah.
Of the team in women's gymnastics.
Have you watched women's gymnastics, Paul?
Yeah, obviously, constantly. One of my main pleasures when I've got my middle pocket sorted out. But anyway,
I said no, smart.
Oh, sorry, apologies for that. Middle pocket reference again. Well, I think 18 foot's too long. When you think of, if you think of how long, apologies, how tall we are, we're sort of 5-6 foot. And I think if you lay down on one of them, you get two of you on one. So that would be sort of like, so that's only sort of 12 foot, which is a lot less than 18. So I'd go for 12 foot.
I think you might be right there. I think 12 foot, because that's 2 humans, isn't it? 12 foot, 2 humans.
Now, going over to you, Geraldine, for the answer.
Now, I tell you what, I'm not going to award a winner for here because we're playing Price is Right rules. If you go over, you don't win. So the answer is 6 foot and 6 inches.
Whoa.
What?
They do all those fancy gymnastics on such a small pole.
That's what she said.
No, I'm not having that. That's incorrect.
I think you make this up.
Well, it might be. It's from the same website that thought Chernobyl was in Russia.
Yes.
You're doing this quiz on WAP.
A quiz on rap.
WAP.
Wet ass pussy.
What about WAP? Mobile internet in the noughties.
Oh, I thought you meant the popular song from last year, WAP, WAP.
Oh, no. I didn't mean that, no.
Yeah, your references are so old now.
So I think COVID has screwed up AMJ's act. All his funny stuff was from last year, and it all just went tits up.
This is it.
All funny stuff. Now, I'm afraid, though, I do have to declare a winner for tonight. The winner has definitely not been Paul Tingy, but the winner tonight. If we're gonna play it seriously and go for the most correct answers, it's gonna be Dickie.
Oh, congratulations, guys. Well done.
Yay, get in.
So congratulations on your win, and commiserations to the act that I prefer on the circuit, Paul Warricker.
Well played.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
And, of course, when I say the act that I prefer, I mean out of the people on that team there. Dickie and Paul are not the same. AMJ, I hate his bones. Sorry, Paul, you might have won if you weren't with AMJ. Just a fact for you, everyone. AMJ is still yet to win the quiz. DJ Critters has won for the 3rd time tonight.
Woo! Yes, well, of course, I wouldn't have done it without Dickie. You know, he's the brains behind it all.
Yeah, we were melded as one, and we were thinking the same thoughts. We were in complete and utter, we were in quantum parallel.
And I'll be honest, if the video was released for this one, I would have asked for everybody to do their best impersonations, because I know one of you do a great rhubarb impersonation.
What?
Oh, yes. I forgot I do that. One of my many talents is rhubarb impersonation. Sadly, without video, it goes a little bit limp.
Just your front pocket.
Was it Rhubarb the dog? Is it Rhubarb the dog, or was he Custard the dog? Which one was the dog?
Oh, I don't know.
These are the important issues I want to get to the bottom of today.
Oh, look.
I think it was the dog.
Oh, Rhubarb the dog. Custard the cat. It's got to be.
Custard the cat. Yeah, sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the impression, Paul, that you do? Is Rhubarb the dog or the? Is it?
No. It's just genuinely rhubarb.
Is
Yeah.
rhubarb fruit or a vegetable or a legume or something? What is a? brassica? What sort of what entity is a rhubarb?
I think it's just a state of mind. I think once you get into that state of mind of being a rhubarb, and you sort of enter a different sort of zone, really, that sort of rhubarb zone, and you be whatever you want. Be whatever you want.
As long as you're forced.
Yes, I would go with that. Yes.
So Paul Tingy here, to be really boring, to answer Dickie's question about is rhubarb a fruit or not. Now, I actually don't know quite a bit about these sorts of things because I am a sad person. It's a perennial vegetable. Lots of people think it's a fruit. That's wrong. It's a perennial vegetable. Some people think it's a leaf, like lettuce and things like that. It's not, just because it's got a lovely leaf. By the way, don't eat the leaves. It will give you food poisoning. And there was a food poisoning outbreak during World War II where people were told not to waste any of their food. So they started eating the leaf of the rhubarb. They never used to. They didn't know why. They'd just seen generations before cutting it off. Big, huge food poisoning outbreak. So they then had to make posters about what foods not to eat because it would give you food poisoning.
So, moving on from that, Paul, does it have any purpose? I mean, the leaf, can you use it to make a soup or something, or is it just redundant? Are leaves redundant?
It is redundant, although some animals do enjoy nibbling on it and it will not give them food poisoning.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've often experienced that, yeah.
So they have big announcements about not eating the leaves in World War II. Have you seen nowadays, you get little notices on Burger King wrappers and other fast food outlets on the wrapper saying, do not eat this wrapper. That's the level that we've got to nowadays.
Who's had a go? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Well, give anything a go once.
Well, who's had a successul claim? That's what you want to ask yourself.
Yeah.
I ate that, and I need £1 million, please. Thank you very much, because I'm a bit dim. Yeah.
Well,
Makes you fancy a burger, doesn't it? Actually,
It does.
Well, yeah, but also it makes you also realise that sort of like when you get those large cartons of Coke or whatever, there's not a warning about you could possibly drown in it.
that's right. You could, that's right, because you can drown a teaspoon of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, I tripped on my doorstep the other day and almost drowned in the lock.
I guess one of those.
Did the keeper save you or raise the alarm?
The gatekeeper saved me.
Anyway, Dave, are you wrapping up on the quiz, Mr. Dave?
Don't eat the wrap.
Bad for you.
But before we go, we'll ask our celebrity guests if they've got any special messages for the fans, and then DJ Critters, you can ask if they've got any promotional things. So we'll go to we went to Paul first earlier, so we go to Dickie Richards first this time. So Dickie, have you got words of wisdoms for our fan?
Yes, just love each other and make love to each other.
As long as it's consensual.
Oh, of course.
And make sure your middle pocket is undone, and otherwise there will be some very sore parts.
That's right.
I've never done the rumpy pumpy, so I don't really know all the ins and outs. But apparently there's lots of in and outs involved.
Oh, not a clue. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay. Paul Warricker, have you got any advice for our listener?
I would sort of say similar, but also sort of, this time of year, go out and enjoy the sun, and again, make sure that your middle pocket doesn't flop open, so you don't get sunburned. And just keep safe out there, really.
Oh, thank you very much. It's probably the two most serious ones we've ever had.
We're serious guys. We're serious guys.
Yeah.
Serious guys.
These guys, I've seen some of the work that Paul's done with disadvantaged household items. The man's a legend. And Dickie, I've heard about a lot of the work that you've done in the stories. Well, not stories, your life that you tell on stage. You're a very caring man.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd never say that, but that's what people say, and who am I to put them wrong? You know what I mean? So
he's so caring. He's never booked Paul for a gig, so no one has to listen to his poor material. What a fantastic guy!
That's sense. Right.
And when I say Paul, I mean Paul Tingy, not Paul Warricker.
That's right.
Because Paul Warricker is brilliant.
So, guys, have we got anything that you want to promote while you're on here? Any shows, anything like that that's happening? Let's go to Dickie first. Anything good?
Well, I've got I'm doing a new open mic, which is anything goes really, music, comedy, etc. at the Alma pub in Deal, and that's the first one's on the 24th, and then I have a show, a stand-up comedy show at the Astor on the 25th. So it's about the third or fourth one we're doing there. So happy days.
Excellent. Paul, have you got anything?
No, sadly at the moment, not at the moment. No. Just I think a bit of a break, writing a bit of new stuff. So looking forward to getting out again soon.
Well, I've got a gig next Wednesday. If either of you would like to appear in Faversham,
we don't give a shit. It's this all about the guests now.
Yeah. God. Crikey, Adam. I mean, it's about us now. What about you?
I was offering you a gig. How would I the back?
Don't go at me. It's Paul that was saying that you shouldn't be talking. It's not me. It's him.
Well, I tell you what, don't use our podcast as a means of getting comedians. You'll never see me getting comedians who I've had down on my local gigs to get them onto the podcast.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's not something you do, is it?
No, you've got to spread your network. Speak to their agents.
I feel like a fool.
AMJ, though, what is this show then? Go on, give us the details, AMJ.
And once again, he's not invited me.
No.
I haven't invited you.
Yeah, that's not throwing stories with facts.
I didn't get no invite either.
It is midweek laughs with AMJ.
And when's that, AMJ?
It's Wednesday.
I might be able to do it, Adam. I might be able to do it.
But which Wednesday?
I'll actually know on Tuesday night, but I can't say definitely. But I'll give you a shout. That's all right.
Happy days. All that's open to you as well.
Which Wednesday?
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully I'm out of town next week, but I'll think about that for the future. Yeah, thanks.
Lovely.
Is it every Wednesday?
No, it might be every other Wednesday, depending on the success of the next one.
Sorry, I just got all a bit. I got involved and I didn't need to. I apologise, everyone.
Fall on Wednesday. On this acting.
Sorry?
Did you get all excited, Ting? Did you want to be on that gig too?
No, not really.
You do, look, he's smiling. He's like the Cheshire Cat. Thinking about that.
I'm busy anyway.
Right. On that note, then, I think it's time to say our goodbyes and say for this first one back for a while. We had a bit of a break. It's nice to have been back, and especially with two guests. So
it was amazing. Thanks so much, Paul and Dickie. You're
a lot of fun. Thanks for having us on.
No, it's been a great pleasure. Great pleasure to see everyone again.
I think the point system had everyone on.
Definitely. Are we going to have two guests every week now then?
Well, to be honest, we're struggling to get one at one time. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's play it by ear. And your ears are massive, Dave.
Yeah, I'm only 2'2", remember?
Are you an Indian or an African ears type?
I'm an Ashfordian elephant. I was made in Kill Toys factory in Ashford.
Right, okay.
I'm 2'2", and I'll go. And when I want to go to the fish and chip shop to get some chippies, I put some French sticks on my legs to make myself a bit taller, and I walk on my back two legs like a human, and I'll go, oh, hello, I'd like some chips, please.
True story.
True story. Very polite. It's very polite, I'd say.
I saw him do it down at Cherry Tree Chippy.
Which is sadly no longer open.
And that's why. Because they had an elephant in there. Health Authority came in and went, no elephants.
Health Authority would be the Food Standards Agency.
Oh, shut
or
up.
be the Environmental Health Officer, Advisor, or Practitioner.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Let's go before Paul bores us with his weird health stuff. Tingy,
Not
that
ju-
is.
No, food safety, food health, and not health stuff. Look at me. I don't eat healthy, do I?
Musical Insights.